Kind of creepy, not gonna lie. So I'll walk you guys through it and I'll show you interesting characters sometimes. Buenos dias from Buenos Aires, Argentina. What you just saw was a trapito. It's a person that's basically just sitting around in the street. They come up to you and they ask for money. And if you don't pay them, they scratch your car. So you better pay them. You don't see them that much downtown, but out here more in Provincia, we're in Lanus right now, you definitely see a lot more of people like that. So I just got an order from Mercado Libre for a Stanley mate cup that I'm honestly really excited about. They only sell them in Argentina and a few other countries in South America. I've been trying to get one in Canada, but it's literally impossible. Right now I need to get some yerba for that because I ran out of yerba. So this is one of the nicer streets in Lanus. It's a bit of a bigger, like sort of shopping commercial area. Lots of good stores to like buy stuff if you need it. But I don't know. I noticed that a lot of stuff in Argentina is kind of, I don't want to be mean, but like kind of low quality. A lot of like Chinese imports and stuff like that. Big brands you don't really see, especially out in Provincia like this. So anywhere outside of the like main capital city, you don't see a lot of stuff. It's a good time to walk around right now too. Things get a little bit sketchier around like 8 p.m., but right now in the middle of the day, it's not too bad. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of like different kinds of stores, but nothing really name brand. You know what I mean? Like there's no big names out here. It's pretty much only like, I don't want to say knockoff stores or like off-brand stores, but like retailers that don't have a name outside of Argentina kind of thing. Smaller businesses, which is kind of interesting. Like usually when you're in a more crowded places like this, you'll find more name brand places. I guess the only name brand thing we got is McDonald's here, which is great. People asking you for things, it's probably not a good sign, usually. That guy locked into my camera and then said, "Can I ask you a question?" Just kept on walking, because you never know, man. Something as simple as asking for time could degenerate into something else, so you gotta be careful. It's not that it's unsafe around here, but you just, you gotta have your head on your shoulders, look around a little bit. We're headed into the train station now. It's a really interesting way, the way they've divided, like crossing over to the other side. It's like an underground tunnel. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. So I'll walk you guys through it and I'll show you. A lot of people asking to talk to me. It's kind of crazy. I think they're not used to seeing people with a camera, so. I think they know if you're a tourist, you'll stop, you'll try to help, but, the chance of a robbery out here in the middle of the day like this is not really high, but it's also not zero. Not sure if the guy's following me, so. No, he's not. You gotta be careful. Honestly, out in Provincia, it's not the same as downtown Buenos Aires. It's very different. And you can tell, just like the way people dress, everything. It's just so different. And yeah, in the span of like 30 seconds, I got accosted basically by two people. It's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna go down into the Walking Dead tunnel now. You'll see it's nice and creepy.
Hay auriculares, cargadores.
Yeah, if you stay within like the main areas and stuff, people won't really try to rob you. Maybe you'll get pickpocketed, but you know, something more crazy, probably won't try just because there's so many people and they'll get jumped. So, but yeah, you know, you still gotta keep an eye out, look around. If someone talks to you, don't talk to them. 75 cents for empanadas. You don't see that anywhere. It's great. There's one place to get good empanadas. It's in Argentina. Las mejores. I just feel like you get watched a lot by people. It's the camera. They've probably never seen this camera. It's an Osmo Pocket 3, so it's definitely got an interesting shape. But I feel like it's a little bit more undercover than like a full frame or anything like that. It's gonna be a little bit more complicated. There's a cop, you don't see those very often around here. You see seguridad people that are like, I don't know, they don't look like they could secure much. Just trying to keep an eye out behind me. It's so ridiculous. But those people that try to stop you on the side, you know, you never know if they'll start following you or anything like that. Just waiting for a good opportunity to do something, you know? It's a country with a lot of poverty and everything, but there's a Havana Cafe. That's where they do all the really nice alfajores and everything. It's good stuff. This one's known around the world, but they're not like super popular here in Argentina. But it's good. I'll try their coffee at some point. I'm probably gonna cross here and maybe start going back. There's the security cars I was talking about. They're not quite police, but they're like the wannabe police, I guess, of like outside of the city. There's so many big differences between the actual downtown area of Buenos Aires and the provincia. It's super different. The vibe is different as well. Everything. That guy with the huge beer bottle on the bike. That's such a mood. 2 p.m. drunken bike ride. But yeah, in terms of safety, it's kind of weird. There's like certain things that you don't really expect, like the fact that people don't take out their phones anywhere. They're worried about people just like snatching them, especially in the train and stuff. Subway is less bad, but the train especially, like, you get a bit crazy. Obviously, people put their backpacks in front of them. You know, people want to have access to their stuff and make sure nobody can sort of swipe things, right? With their little grubby hands in there. Just got a bit worried. I had my bag open. But that was just me being crazy. But yeah, it's kind of wild because this isn't like the worst area either, you know? But it's also not the best area. So I don't feel unsafe per se, but you definitely call eyes to yourself. I think people aren't really comfortable even taking out their phones in the middle of people, right? So if someone walks by with a camera, to them it's kind of weird. It's almost like one of those things of like, you probably wouldn't get much empathy if someone steals your camera, because just culturally it's just not a thing that people do much. So, you know, they probably wouldn't feel bad for you if someone snatches the camera off your hands. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but it's worth it. I gotta document this for you guys. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of like downtown Buenos Aires, all of that. But the thing is, everything that's connected by train, all the outside of the center is really interesting. You just don't really get to see it because not many people go. And for a good reason, because it's not like, you know, it's not the safest place and everything, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be, so. At the end of the day, especially if you like speak the local language and everything, you can manage. Because that's one thing, anywhere outside of the center, people are not gonna speak English, so you gotta know your Spanish. You gotta do that Duolingo before coming. I do have another option for filming, that's the Meta glasses, but it just looks so goofy. I can't get over it. Like, there's no way I'm gonna wear those. They look horrible. That guy running had me sketched out for a second. But it's all good. It's crazy how like high alert you have to be when you're around here. Because you don't know, right? You don't know who could pull a little something. This is another Walking Dead-esque area. It's not as bad. This was an overhead bridge, but kind of similar concept as the tunnel earlier. Just to get over the rails. The park also has like interesting characters sometimes. It's kind of sus. I'm gonna put the camera away. I don't know what bro's doing, but that area always has me sketched out. It's less creepy than the tunnel, but I'm actually more scared of going in that overhead tunnel, just because of the fact that I've seen what can happen there. Well, I haven't seen, but I've heard. I know someone that literally got robbed coming down those steps over there.